30 seconds and counting. Astronauts report it feels good. T-minus 25 seconds. 20 seconds and counting. T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 32 minutes.
Is there anybody out there that wants to roll? And is there anybody out there that wants to boogie? Tonight, live from the Apollo, Glasgow.
Well, if you're looking for trouble, I'm the man to see. If you're looking for satisfaction, the satisfaction guaranteed. I'm as cool as a body on ice. Hotter than the rolling dice. Send you to heaven, or take you to hell.
Welcome to Glasgow Apollo Live with Scott and Andy.
Looks like it's with Scott at the moment. Hello, Andy. Where have you gone, mate? Anyway, good night. Good evening, even. Welcome to Glasgow Apollo Live. Andy has just disappeared off the system. No idea why. He was here a minute ago, I promise. I hope you're okay, everybody. Well, tonight, it's great to be back because it's been a few weeks. I think it's been 3 weeks since we were on. Sorry, but I had to go away. I was working abroad, and then Andy was working last week, so we had to do it for work purposes. It was really boring, but we're back tonight, and we've got a mixed bag. Hopefully, you're going to enjoy it. I'm going to talk about a little bit about Noddy Holder in a minute and play some Slade. Then we're going to focus, like we've been doing for the last few weeks, on a band and play a few tracks from a Duran Duran gig in the 80s. And then we're going to finish with a bit of Akadika, just because I fancy listening to AC/DC tonight. So it's thank you, John. John McCallum is saying, keep me awake with some mayhem and interesting unchecked facts. Yes, John. John, thank you for your Jared High. John, thanks for your support on my Cotswold radio show. You have no idea how much that meant, mate. Thank you very, very much. That was lovely and very kind words. I do appreciate it. Those of you who don't know, I've started a radio show on a local radio show called Cotswold Radio. Oh, he's back. Here he is. Here he is. Did you press the wrong button? What did you do?
It just stopped.
It just stopped.
It's like you've lost. Yeah, there's a problem with the connection.
Oh, right. Okay. It's
On
hardwired on this set. Oh, right. Okay. I don't know what's going on. It's been a wee bit flaky tonight, so hopefully we'll get. And that's just Andy, but everything else, hopefully it'll be all right. So yeah, so thanks, John, for that support. I appreciate it. Hi, Jared. Hi, Michael. How you doing? And Newcastle, excellent. So we've already got somebody in Australia. John, where are you? Probably in Las Vegas or something. Jared, where are you? Let us know where you are, folks. So we're kind of just free flow tonight. But it's good to be back, and I'm feeling quite up tonight. So you never know, might get the pishometer out as well. So it might get a bit exciting. Carmyle, where's that? Where's that, mate? Carmyle, I don't know where that is. Where's that? Carmyle, where's that? I don't know where that is. Is it in Scotland? Sounds Scottish.
It's in the cars.
Yeah, yes. All right.
Yes.
Okay. John saying hello from sunny Glasgow. Hello, John. How you doing? Is it? Gosh, I was in Riga last week.
Yes.
In Latvia. That was interesting, and it was quite cool as well because so it's not far from Russia, I guess, in that part of the world. And the music was excellent. It was really, really good. Next to Tollcross and Cambuslang. Okay, thanks, Jared. And I went into this bar and there was Cuban music. Then I went to the bar next to it and there was a AC/DC cover band. I actually think there's more AC/DC cover bands than there's ever been AC/DC records. They're everywhere. So that was good. And what were you doing? You were doing the election, weren't you? last Friday?
I was doing the referendum.
The referendum. And what was that about? Remind everybody, the folk are aware of it over in the UK.
It was about to give First Nations people here a voice to talk to Parliament.
And it didn't go through, did it?
And they didn't get it.
Unbelievable.
Didn't go through.
What the fuck is going on? Dearie
Well, there's a history here of if you have a referendum and both parties don't support it, then it never gets in.
yeah. I mean, even Hibs fans have got a vote here. Sorry to trivialise it, but
Well,
you know, even Hibs fans, which is, you know,
yeah. Well, it's compulsory voting here, so
yes,
you have to vote.
they fine you, don't they?
It's not like
if you don't vote.
Yep, you'll get fined.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like
Cool.
it's not like the UK where yeah, you can vote if you like.
Oh,
That's what they.
Useless bastard.
That's what the government. That's what the government is counting on.
Yeah, absolutely. Anyway, let's not get into any of that nonsense. What have you been listening to, mate, for the last month? It's been a month.
Is that a month?
It's a month.
Not really much. I have listened to some stuff. I listened to that Aussie band Polaris.
Yeah, good. Yeah, good band.
Metalcore, I think.
Yeah, great
I believe
band.
the young people
I
call
love
it
metalcore.
metalcore.
Yeah. Magic.
And a fair bit of the Darkness.
Is that a new album?
No, it's
Because it has
it's a
show.
reissue of their. It's a reissue of their Permission to Land.
Ah.
It's 20 years old.
That's not
20 years
20
old.
years old, is it?
I
Jesus.
don't know how that happened.
That's a modern album. Crazy, man.
Modern.
Yeah.
It's a modern
Modern
album.
album.
Yeah. It's a modern.
Yeah. But, that's a good
Wasn't
album.
that only out last week?
Yeah, it's a good album, though. And,
It's a great album.
I saw Bon.
Yes, I'll be listening to that this week.
I saw Bon and Cheryl went to see Rival Sons this week in Glasgow.
Oh.
It looked amazing. I was so jealous.
I watched a couple of things from the Barrowlands.
What a band! What a band! I still don't understand why they're not playing arenas. I don't understand it. It's just it's ridiculous. I mean, it's just ridiculous.
I still don't understand how that guy can still sing.
Oh, I know.
After one night.
Yeah, unbelievable, unbelievable. Yeah,
Amazing.
but yeah.
So if you just didn't catch that, we're talking about a band called Rival Sons.
Rival Sons, great band,
Who are
top band,
brilliant band.
brilliant band.
And they would go down a stormer at the Apollo.
Oh Jesus! You can imagine them at the Apollo. Bloody hell! Brilliant band.
Hold on, let me. Yes,
Oh, he's
I
away.
can.
He's away.
I can.
And
Yeah.
hi from North Ayrshire. Hello, Linda.
Hey,
How
I
are you
watched
doing?
this. I watched this thing. I watched the video, a little clip of a video last week on the Facebooks. It was on the Blade Runner, a Blade Runner group, right?
Yeah.
Obviously. Well, I don't know, obviously, but it'd be obviously for me. And this guy had he said, "Do you ever watch movies in virtual reality?"
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And I was like, "What? I don't understand." But then he had a little video of what he was meaning.
Yeah.
He was like in a theater.
Yeah.
With the screen.
Yeah.
He's in a movie theater with a massive screen because it's virtual reality. And I was thinking, oh, that's what Willie should do.
Willie should be
when
doing
he's
it.
building
If
the
you don't know,
Apollo.
folks, Willie is building a 3D model of the Apollo, and he's done
I felt one of our
regulars on the Facebook group.
regulars, Willie Brown.
Yeah.
Willie Brown.
Willie Broon.
Willie
That's
Broon.
right, Willie Broon.
Yeah.
Hello, Willie, if you're watching. How you
So-
doing, mate? But
So I sent him that link, but maybe he's just too shocked by it.
Well,
I was
maybe.
like, whoa, that's
he's
amazing.
been quite active. On
I
Facebook.
said, imagine having a virtual gig in there using
good.
these.
Maybe I'm not
That would
mad.
be great.
Be magic. I've been listening to the
And
usual
everyone
mix.
could have the best.
Eh?
Everyone could have the best.
The best
Everyone
seat.
could have the best.
Exactly. And they could put smelly vision
You know.
in to pump, piss and patchouli oil into the room as well, and you could just relive the whole experience.
Right
Of the
away.
Glasgow Apollo.
Take your helmet.
That's it.
Squelch up through the
Yeah,
bathroom.
squelchometer. But I've been listening to because I've been doing this new show. I've been kind of having to curate little playlists, and it's been quite interesting,
What
because
show's that?
I've
Have you talked about it already?
just mentioned it. Future Bites on Cotswold Radio, Cotswolds and the Cosmos. But it's quite cool because it's like trying to find my favorite tracks that are also, because I mean they're very gentle. If you're watching, hello, I think Lisa might be watching. Hi Lisa, how you doing? She does a rock show, which is great, and but it's quite interesting curating it, because I don't want it all to be, you know, ambient, and I don't want it all to be folk or classical or rock or heavy rock or prog. So you end up having to do this sort of, you sit there for hours. Well, I sit there for hours thinking, right, well, I'll start with a bit of Pink Floyd, then I'll do a bit of Rival Sons, then I'll go and do some Japan, and then I'll jump to, you know, Max Richter, and then I'll come back to.
Yeah.
It's quite cool. I've really quite enjoyed it, mate. It's been all right, and it's nice having been able to play the proper tracks rather than having to worry about getting barred. Hello, Andrew King. How you doing? Because they pay their royalties, obviously, so it's quite nice.
He's a Welsh fan by the look of it.
Yeah.
He's got a little Welsh flag. Maybe he's in Wales.
Maybe he's in Wales. You in Wales, Andrew? So to start, look, have you heard the news about Noddy Holder? Has that got to the back of Beyond yet? He's yesterday or the day before, his wife announced that he's been suffering.
Yeah, we do. We have the internet.
Right. You have the internet, do you? I thought it might have banned it because of a bunch of fascists you've got there, but he's been suffering from esophageal cancer, and it's not good. It's really a good. There's no such thing as a good cancer, but it's a pretty horrible and vigorous, and it's a bit confusing when you read the reports, because it said he was given just a few months to live, and then he responded well to treatment, but it didn't say anything about prognosis. But Noddy's not been well, and he must have done that episode of Rock on Tours, Andy, when he had that cancer full on, which is quite incredible, because he was so up doing that. Folks, if you know what I'm talking about, Andy that actually discovered it for me. There's a show called Rock on Tours, which is basically interviewing people from back in the day about their lives and the music that they produced. And Noddy was on it quite recently, actually. It was just a couple of months ago, 3 months ago, something like that. And he was great, and he was singing and all sorts, and he's got bloody esophageal cancer. So, but apparently he's been doing gigs, Andy. Have you heard that? He's actually been doing gigs again, because he needed to get out. He needed to get out, and he's been singing, and apparently he's been great. And he's 77. Noddy Holder is 77. I mean, that should be against the law. That, I mean, that's just getting. So, we're going to be a bit random tonight. Well, not that we're not almost random, but I'm going to play some Slade, Andy. Can I play some Slade? I'm going to play some Slade.
You can, of course.
And you know, Slade.
I can't stop you.
I know you can't, but I'm pretending you can. You know, I'm just trying to be. Teeny, you know?
No, sorry, mate. No,
the fascist here in the Cotswolds. But every time we mention Slade, even tonight when I put on the Facebooks that we're going to have some Slade, it's had loads of feedback. Every time we talk about them, there's loads of feedback. They're probably, apart from Quo that got a lot of abuse from one individual whenever we send about Quo, every time we mention Slade, they were brilliant, underrated, absolutely fantastic. What a band, you know. And it was the same tonight. Yeah. So I don't even know what track this is. And frankly, I don't care, because every single Slade song's good. But this is how they started their show at the Apollo back in 1982. This is the magnificent Slade with the one and only Noddy Holder on vocals. Hope you enjoy this. You can hear the atmosphere, can you? Brilliant. Hello, Cheryl. Noddy's preaching. What a start to a show, man. Absolutely brilliant.
to the evening service for what you are about to receive. May the Lord help you. Hallelujah! Hallelujah! I've seen the light. I've seen the light. Glory, hallelujah, honey, I'm on fire.
Bloody hell. What a band. Good Lord. What a band. My God. Is everyone else smiling? What a fantastic outfit. Honestly, they're amazing, aren't they? They're really good. It's so mad that they, you don't hear a lot about them, but they're so. As somebody who was at Chris just said, some energy from Slade. Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
What a start. What a start. John saying first saw Slade in November with Susie Quattro and Thin Lizzy. Yeah. 23rd of November 1972. My God. Next is 73 with Alex Harvey. Fantastic. Front row.
Yeah.
Oh God, absolutely amazing. Cheryl saying it is. I mean, why is that not a live album? Why don't they release that as a live album? It's fucking brilliant. There is talk of it, isn't there? I think Noddy actually said, didn't he, on the Rock and Tours thing, they're going to release a lot of their stuff as live albums. But
Right.
just
Is that from the radio? No, it's not.
that
the
is a
radio.
radio recording. That's
it?
a radio recording. Yeah, that's a radio recording. It's probably it's up there with the best ones ever. Actually,
Yeah, right. Okay.
just amazing.
I've got one that I think it's just the audience.
Is it? All right. It's still good though, I bet.
It's the same gig though. Same gig.
It's the same guy. Yeah.
He's the
So,
when he says he's fun. He's good. He's good, man. He's a good guy. So it's imagine if AC/DC and Slade had a gig.
mental.
That would have been brilliant. Bon Scott era, I'm talking about.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, you know, I like Brian, but no, I agree. Unbelievable. But
that would have been. I mean, they sound the same.
They're the same. They're very similar. Yeah, very similar. But and I guess Alex Harvey must have influenced Noddy as well, because you can kind of hear it. Obviously, Bon was influenced by Alec, but I think Noddy might have been influenced by him as well, because you can kind of there's an attitude thing. Oh, I'm smiling. It's brilliant. It's just maybe not. I don't know, but it's because he was quite into soul music and stuff, wasn't he? Before they were doing the rock music. So maybe it was more the Little Richard and stuff. Yeah, it could have been. Exactly. Yeah. And that would make sense, wouldn't it? But then again, Bon Scott was influenced by Little Richard as well. So I guess. Anyway, so how do you follow that?
Did you listen to Rock on Tours this week?
I didn't. I've not listened to it for a few weeks. I tend to binge listen, mate. What was this?
It started again because they were on holiday.
Right. Okay.
Didn't go to see that because I didn't have $10 million.
It was quite expensive, wasn't it? Yeah. Bloody hell.
Well, Pink Floyd fans. Plenty of money. But they were talking to Davy Johnson. He's a guitarist with Elton
Yeah.
John.
Yeah.
And when you're talking about Little Richard, he did he was doing a concert and Little Richard was playing there, so it was sort of like a TV thing, I think. And they played 3 songs, and Little Richard, they finished the rehearsal thing, and Little Richard turned around to the guy and goes, "Where are you from, honey?" To the guy, to the Scottish guy. And he goes, "I'm from Edinburgh." He goes, he says, "I'm from Scotland." He goes, "The black part of Scotland." Black part of Scotland. That was really
You
funny.
can just hear him saying it as well, can't you?
Yeah.
Chris is saying they were a skinhead group. They were.
They were.
There's quite a lot of funny pictures of them with their docks and their braces. Yeah, they were. But the music wasn't skinhead music though. I mean, it was like, you know, folks say that Ghost do heavy metal, and it's really not heavy metal. It was the same. They weren't a skinhead. It was quite melodic, I guess.
Yeah.
But anyway, that energy that they had, I only ever saw them once, you know, Slade, and it was at Donington, and they were absolutely amazing. I would never want to imagine having Slade as a support act. I mean, fizzing heck, you got no chance.
And who was that? What was that you talking about?
When I saw them at Donington, I can't remember what year it was.
I think Slade came in because someone.
I think that's right. No, I think you're right. But I can't. If Bond's got a good knowledge of this, he can tell us. But anyway, that was brilliant.
I think that's Ian Baird saying.
Hello, Ian.
He's asking me why I didn't go to see Picard. Yeah,
I think he manages.
I think he'll be fine.
Yeah, I think he does okay. He's getting on, but he's right. Before we go on, we might never get to Duran Duran. But anyway, have you heard the new Stones album?
I have.
Well,
I've heard
3 songs, bloody good. I mean,
Yeah.
really good. I mean, again, it was Bond that posted it, the songs, and I hadn't. I mean, I love the Stones, but I kind of like the XL and Main Street Stones, you know, and bloody hell, they're doing really well for a band that are in their 80s. You know, it's incredible.
Yeah.
And his voice is quite punky. Actually, he sounds a bit more like what's his name? Oh God, skinny bugger that sings with his top off all the time. What's his name? Forgotten his name. That's terrible. How can I forget his name?
Pop.
Iggy Pop. Yeah, he sounds a bit like Iggy Pop, I think. He's got that sort of, you know, cut off on his voice like Iggy does. Yeah.
I'd say it sounds like Mick Jagger.
It does, but he's gone a bit punky. You know what I mean? He's kind of maybe it's because he's
Every time I hear Mick Jagger, I just think of Justin Hawkins for some reason.
Okay.
And he goes, "Hiya, what are you talking about?" Here, how come he's got that thing on? Anyway, sorry.
Right. Okay.
It's very funny. I do like. You mean that was pretty good. That's a good Justin Hawkins via Mick Jagger. Mick Jagger. Justin I'm impersonating an impersonation of a caricature. No, I do like. I thought Angry was pretty good, but I did say to my mate Graham, I thought it sounded a bit funny in the middle where it went all a bit posh.
Aye, it did. That's right. It definitely does as well. It's quite odd that. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
But
It's still good.
Minutes, I mean, for a band that have done 14,000 albums, you know, and a lot of them are rubbish, you know.
They haven't done an album for 18 years.
It's been a while now.
Of their own music.
Yeah, it's all right. Anyway, I'm going to try and follow Slade.
Pretty good.
Oh, Slade Donington was 82. Andrew's saying. I think you might have Andrew. I know it was the early mid 80s because I was there, and that's when I went to Donington about 3 or 4 times. But I just don't remember anymore. It's so back in the past now. I can't remember. But right. Come on, back on agenda here. As we're doing these days, we're going to focus on. It's not going to work tonight, but we're meant to focus on a band.
Metal. Because that's all we talk about.
That's not effing that person. If she's in, you're wrong. Because we're about to talk about Duran Duran or Duran Duran, as we used to call.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Right. Okay.
And Duran Duran. Do you remember Duran Duran? What do you remember about Duran Duran, mate? back in the
Haircuts.
80s. Haircuts, yeah, haircuts. Girls with no
I once
clothes,
had a haircut
virtually no
like
clothes on.
I once had a haircut quite like
You once had a
Simon
haircut?
and Bonds.
What the hell? Did you? No, you didn't.
I did.
When? When?
82, 83.
Was that when you were up in Aberdeen?
No.
In Carluke?
Yeah.
I don't remember you looking like somebody for Duran Duran.
I didn't say I looked like someone from Duran Duran. I said I had a haircut like someone from Duran Duran.
So,
I mean, there was nothing Duran Duran about me. The haircut, maybe.
No.
Yeah, but that's it.
Apparently, Slade was 1981. Thank you very much, Facebook
All
user.
right.
So I can't see your name, but thank you. That's great. I hated them because they were like the rivals for Akadaka. Because I was a total AC/DC freak at that point, and they were the only band that could take them on. Of course, they lost because AC/DC went on to sell billions of albums.
Yeah.
But I didn't like them. But see now, when I listen back, and then to the work, particularly Andy Taylor's done, and the Thunder stuff, and
yeah, I did.
and
see
he's not,
Andy Taylor.
and he's not well, is he? Hello, Boots. How you doing? Yeah, you've missed Slade, Boots. Where have you been? But
he's much better.
He's got a bit better, hasn't he? Yeah, he's not as bad as he was. But God, why are these people getting cancer? As one in two of us gets cancer. I suppose it's going to be like that. They're all going to. It's age, yeah. And so I didn't really like them. And I remember do you remember when we used to do the school disco? Do you remember going to like Braidwood Primary doing the school disco? Were you there? I can't remember.
Did you do that?
I did.
That.
Oh, I did that. I think I did it with Graham Potter and who was that? I don't remember
David
else.
Kelly.
It might have been Dave Kelly. Yeah, it might have been Dave Kelly, not the musician. On that, sorry, I'm off. I'm away again. Wee Paul, did you see Wee Paul this week? Paul McManus.
Paul on the drums.
On the drums, brilliant to see him back drumming.
I know. You know what I was thinking? I was thinking he should join a band.
He should be in a band.
Yeah, I was thinking that he should be in a band. That guy.
You should be in a band.
There's no point. There's no point in playing your bedroom if you can play. Like
I know
that.
it's just useless. It's useless. We were at school with Paul. I was in a band with Paul for about 6 months. Then they kicked me out because I was shite. But but that was nice seeing him back. Me, Dave Kelly, Paul McManus, that lovely girl with a really nice pair of eyes, and I can't remember her name. And who else was in the band? There was somebody else as well, but they kicked me out. Are you two?
Why was I not here? There.
I have no idea. I don't know where you were.
All right, I wasn't. I didn't play any instrument.
No, you weren't in that time, I don't think. But are you two or from Carluke? Yeah, we are from Carluke. Yeah, we are originally, but we escaped. We passed all the skeletons in the way out.
I'm in Newmains.
Newmains. I've been in Newmains. And I survived.
I've been through Newmains.
Yeah, quickly.
That roundabout, straight through.
There's a good Indian restaurant there. Yeah.
There is a delicious Indian
very good Indian restaurant there, yeah. But anyway.
Last time I was there was a long time ago, but
a long time ago, yeah.
Yeah.
And
is it still
Duran, I have no idea. I went last time I saw Noddy, apart from a funeral, was probably 9 years ago, and we went for a curry there. It's a long time ago, man. Anyway, so Duran Duran, and this recording from the Apollo, I've listened to the whole thing actually.
It's the afternoon.
It was the afternoon. That's right. It was the afternoon show, and I pump bird from Newmains. Lol. Right. Okay. Is that rude, or is that a pub, or anyway? Moving on. So this is Duran Duran. Now I have no idea about. Let me show you the set list, guys. I've got the set list. There you go. Hello, James. How you doing? There's the set list, right? Now, it's obviously not the whole gig because I reckon they would have played longer than an hour. Well, maybe not. But so Rio, good song. Anyone out there, good song. 100 Like a Wolf, good song. Last Change, I have no idea what that song is. Say a Prayer, good song. Planet Earth, good song. Hold Back the Rain, no idea. Careless Memories, no idea. Come Up and See Me. Oh, we need to play that later. We need to play that one. And then My Own Way, not a bad song. They actually wrote some good songs. These are good pop songs. They're good pop songs.
But
So
when
let's
you're
listen.
14 and when you're
Aye, yeah, and to Ronnie James Dio and AC/DC and
16,
Motorhead, it doesn't quite appeal. But
yeah.
the other thing, oh, I forgot. Oh, what a tube! Everybody, what was the first film you saw at the cinema? I know this is going to do with the Apollo, right? But I was sat in a restaurant, not a restaurant, a cafe today, working, and I was listening to an interview that Patrick Stewart did on Radio 5 Live this week. And it's a wonderful interview. If you've not heard it, you need to go on to Radio 5 Live and look. It was a harrowing interview. It was a brilliant interview. But he started that Nihao, what's his name? Nihao Akanaka. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce your name, mate. But the first thing
he's watching.
Well, of course. But the first thing he did was he played a trailer from the first film that Patrick Stewart ever went to see, and it was The Hand. Do you remember The Hand? You know that horror film with the hand, the disembodied hand?
Don't.
And
Is
Patrick,
that Hammer horror?
Something like
horror
that. And Patrick Stewart was 6 when his mum took him to see it. And honestly,
mate, I remember watching that when I was a kid. When I was probably about 8.
Yeah. What's this? It was scary. So everybody, there's the
coming in there. Where it's on a train.
That's right. I think that's right. Yeah, I remember it going over the top. Right. I mean, I do mix it up with the Monsters guy. You know how there's the hand and the Monsters, and I think my brain mixes them up. But it's quite a frightening film. Boots is saying his one, Jason and the Argonauts. Oh man. And then Chris is saying How the West Was Won, or El Cid. Mine was Journey to the Centre of the Earth. Do you remember Doug McClure?
Yeah.
Do you remember him?
Yeah.
And I know it's completely random.
Remember the first movie I went to see, but I remember going to the movies with my sister.
Where was it? Wishaw or Hamilton or?
No, it was in Glasgow. It was Glasgow. So we just walked down from Townhead.
Ah, right, okay. Chetty bang bang, brilliant. Right, okay.
6 or 7 or something.
Yeah.
Maybe 8. Walking in. I remember going to see Moonraker 77.
Oh, really?
So I was 10.
Oh, right, very good. That's not a bad bit. You know what my second film was?
What?
Gary Glitter. Do you remember he did that?
Yeah. No,
and
I don't.
He
Where did you see it?
I saw that was in Wishaw. Remember up the side near the swimming pool? It's away now, long gone, the old swimming pool baths. And it was the Gary Glitter film, and it was a double bill with.
That's a Green's Playhouse.
Was it?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That's Wishaw.
What was the other film that day? You know, they used to do double bills.
All right, okay.
And I can't. So somebody saying Vikings versus Nuns. What? What's that? That sounds like a porn movie.
That's in his dreams, mate.
Chris is saying, Trampus. That's how he got famous for Trampus, didn't he? But he had that brief period where he was the number one guy. You know, he did all the action heroes and the Journey to the Centre of the Earth. It was with Peter Cushing and a very attractive lady. I can't remember her name. I think she was a Bond girl at one point. But anyway, and he fights all these monsters, and I mean they're rubbish. I mean, I actually watched it this afternoon. I watched the trailer this afternoon, and it was really.
Is there lizard guys in that?
There is lizard guys. That's right. No, the Ewoks. That's something else. That's the Eloy. Is that the Eloy you're thinking of?
Yeah.
That's the Time Machine. That's the Time Machine.
Oh, all right.
Aye.
But there's
warlocks in there. Yeah, there's loads of them. It was Edgar Allan Burroughs that did Journey to the Centre of the Earth and all these films. Fantastic. Okay. It might have been Carolyn Monroe. I can't remember her name, but she was really gorgeous. And of course, Trampus came to the rescue. Anyway, sorry, I go away in a tangent, but hey, we always do, don't we? But we're on for 36 minutes, and the featured act has only just been mentioned once. John, sorry, I know you like this new format, but we're not been on for a while. Anyway, back to Duran Duran. So yeah, but interesting Duran Duran, because I mean a lot of them have been on Rock on tours. I think 3 of them have been on, haven't they? At least 3 of them have been on, and they're actually more interesting than ever. Of course, when you're like that as a kid, you know, back in the day when we were all in tribes, you weren't really interested in a band that was out with your tribe. You know, so if a band, like for Boots there, if a band had 2 chords or had more than 2 chords, it was very confusing. You know, but eventually, well, he's on to 2.5 chords now. But anyway, so I actually quite like them now. No, I don't mind them at all. American Graffiti, that's a good start.
When I listen to it, last week. I listened to that last week. I was shocked at how good Simon Le Bon actually sang.
He's brilliant. He's really, really good in this.
Well, I wouldn't say brilliant, but
no, he's not Ronnie James Dio or whatever, but he's good. I mean, he's out of tune on the records. He's out of tune. I mean, he's the sort of guy nowadays that auto tune it, it'd be unrecognizable. We would lose all the analog stuff.
I think he's fine. I was like, wow, that's quite a high note. But he must. And they did 2 gigs that day, so I think he played the day before as well.
Yeah,
in Dundee. But on that set list, I think they had there was 3 songs in the chart
at the same time.
So 3 singles. No, not at the same time, but 3 songs. I think and I used to hear this record a lot because my sister had it.
Right. All right.
Rio.
Yeah.
Jesus, all the time. Rio.
And they were massive.
I knew all the songs, but I didn't know them. You know
I know what you mean.
I'd heard them a million times.
Yeah. They were big David Bowie fans, but I don't quite get the Bowie influence. I mean, I guess it's there a wee bit, but
I think they were big Roxy Music fans.
Roxy, yeah. And they were kind of, and then they were rivals with the Spandau Ballet guys and stuff, which is interesting. But Chris Welsh is saying, saw them at Edinburgh Castle a few years ago in the pishing rain. He forgot the words to Girls on Film, did he?
Wow.
Excellent. They're very complicated words, though, Chris. Come on.
Only sung it a million times.
Yeah. But, and these guys are in their 60s now, aren't they? The Duran Duran guys. They must be.
Yes, they will.
Right, I'm going to put this on. Right.
When they played the Glasgow Apollo in October, it was to 2 packed houses. Ladies and gentlemen, Duran Duran.
In tune.
Moving on the floor now, babe, you're a bird of paradise. Cherry ice cream smile, I suppose it's very nice. Who's step to your left and flick to the right, you catch the mirror way out west. You know you're something special and you look like you're the best. Her name is Rio and she dances on the sand. Just like that river twisting through the dusty land. And when she shines, she really shows you all she can. Oh, Rio, Rio, dance across the Rio Grande. I've seen you on the beach, and I've seen you on TV. 2 of a billion stars, it means so much to me, like a birthday or a pretty view. But then I'm sure that you know it's just for you. Her name is Rio and she dances on the sand. Just like that river twisting through the dusty land. And when she shines, she really shows you all she can. Oh, Rio, Rio, dance
afternoon, everybody in Glasgow. We're called Duran Duran.
Well, that was good. You know, it's like
Why didn't you stop it? Why didn't you play anyone out there?
I'm going to play in a minute, man. We're having a wee chat in between the tracks. That's the point of the show. You know, the wee chatty bit. Yeah, that's what we're doing now, mate.
James McAfee. No, I can just hear James. I'm no fan of this.
I'm going to play something by Pineapple Fish. Anyway, but but
a post-punk prog act from 1984.
Yeah, exactly. But Andy Taylor.
Hey, we're not having a go, mate.
No, we are. We are.
Yeah.
Right. But Andy Taylor there, right? You could hear he was a rocker. You could hear him. He's playing a good guitar solo, but he's so far back in the mix you can hardly friggin' hear it.
I know.
But he ended up. He was with Robert Palmer, the Almighty, Thunder, Loving Money. He was Gunn. You know, Belinda Carlisle, Paul Rogers in The Law. I mean, the guy was all over the place. He's had some career, you know, and in the rock world. And yet there he was. It's a wee bit like Nick Beggs with Cadgefager too. You know, the talented guy hiding in a pop band. But I thought that was pretty good, actually. I quite liked that. But
I've probably said this before on here. I saw him in a wee place like smaller than the Heathery in Russia,
right?
Up in Aberdeen.
Yeah.
Up the stairs as well.
All right. Okay.
And it was a tiny wee place, but it was brilliant. It was when he did his covers album. Which is great.
I don't think I've heard that.
Oh, brilliant!
Yeah,
He does. Have a look for it on the streamers. But he does a great version of "Be Good to Yourself."
Oh, good song. Yeah. Right. Okay. Yeah.
Old 70s classics.
Yeah.
You know, there's songs on there that Def Leppard did later, but on their covers album. But he did them much better. He does Live Wire as well.
Does he? Does he really?
Oh, brilliant.
I'd like to hear that because I mean, that was a great song. But yeah, brilliant.
Brilliant version.
Yeah,
brilliant version. It's like, wow. And he had the guys from, I think it was the Power Station.
Aye. The Power Station didn't really work for me. The Power Station. I wasn't sure.
I loved it.
Did you? It was okay. I mean, Robert Palmer's brilliant, but nah.
I loved it. Brilliant.
It was okay.
What a band.
I know the band was amazing, but it didn't quite work for me. The songs didn't work for me. I kind of didn't quite get it. I don't know. It didn't quite work for me. I liked a couple of songs, but it was. I know. It's a shame, but I mean, I love Robert Palmer. Obviously, one of the great singers, but I just didn't quite get it. It was anyway. Let's play the next track. Let's play the next song. Sorry, I pissed you off there, Andy. But remember, this is the matinee. So this is like the night before. They were probably playing a gig, pissed up, been in a bus all day, and this is them at lunchtime in Glasgow in front of 3.5.
But like an hour and a half from Dundee.
Mental.
Sheesh.
Yeah. And it's not playing. You know why it's not playing? Because I didn't hit the right button.
All right.
Yes! A lot of girls in the audience.
I never found out just what made you leave. And now the day's over, just an hour to go. And I tried last night, but you didn't answer. Just left me ringing on the line. Oh, outside. Is there anyone out there? Anyone else outside? In my face, I'm calling outside.
Hello, Professor.
Is there anyone out there? Anyone else outside? See my face in the mirror shows now a breaking time. Just a crack in the ocean, just not a line. And I try call by my name. Another night another light comes on in rain. But now I tried to phone last night, but she's doing I am so. Just stop me ringing on the air. Oh, outside. Is there anyone out there? Anyone else outside? Do I wait for staring outside? Is there anyone out there? Anyone else out there? Anyone 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 out there?
Yeah, that audience, I think it sounds like they're about 14, Andy. They probably were. So,
Yeah.
I didn't like that song so much. Linda's just said
I did.
his voice is
I
good,
thought-
but I never
I
could get
thought
into
that
it.
was-
Did you like that?
I thought that was a good wee song.
Did you?
I was waiting. The guitar should have been up.
Aye, it's too far
You
back.
could hear it. You could just hear it in the
Aye,
background.
can
Going,
yeah.
Just to be annoying.
Yeah,
If you're in the band, you just like turn it up.
yeah. I put
Put me up in the morning.
I flashed up
Yep.
Duran Duran from Barbarella. I never noticed any of the characters in Barbarella apart from Barbarella. Apparently, this guy was in Barbarella. That's Duran Duran, where they got their name from.
Is it?
Yeah, that's Duran Duran.
Okay.
But I never noticed him.
He's a rubbish box. Terrible. Sorry.
That's actually quite funny. But no, that was a good. It was an okay song. It didn't quite get me. I mean, it's a good live song, isn't it? Is there anybody out there? I mean, that's obviously going to get the Waynes screaming. But yeah, it was. Who's Milo O'Shea? Is that actor, Chris? Is that who that was? I don't know his name. Have you watched Barbarella recently? It's pish. It's pish. I mean, it's rubbish. It's just.
Is it a vehicle for Jane Fonda's
It's
body?
a vehicle for her body, yeah. And it's like the thanks, Chris. It's like it's just rubbish. I mean, it's like they were obviously stoned when they wrote it, stoned when they made it, and it's kind of the little sister of Flash Gordon. You know the Flash Gordon.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's alive. You know that is kind of originally offered to Marillion rather than Queen. Anyway. But yeah, it's it's crap. But that's where Duran Duran got the name from. So, so the next song, I'm just going to play the next song because it's the start. I mean, it's three bangers actually, isn't it? It's really proper. I'm not quite sure of the fourth song. I might have to skip that Last Chance on the Stairway. It's even a bad title. That I mean, okay, the word stairway has been used before.
Last Change on the Stairway.
Last Change.
Yeah. No, I think that's Last Chance.
It's meant to be chance. That's an error. That's an error on the website. That's not our website. This is from. Oh, no, wait a minute. It's on our website. Oh no, it's not. And this recording, you notice that I kept that in because it's quite interesting. Somebody had that on a TDK cassette for 30 years, and then transferred it digitally. Isn't that amazing? The quality is still pretty damn good. There's a wee bit on it, a wee bit at the top end, but it's still a good recording. Anyway, this is Hungry Like a Wolf, and I remember this one because a lot of the lassies at uni loved this, and we'd all go away skulking in the corner until She Sells Sanctuary came on, but they all liked this. So,
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Like
we're gonna play a couple of songs
mumbling into your
about
snake bite.
yeah, exactly.
and we're gonna start with something.
Listen, it's like 4-year-olds.
to dance to. It's a song called Hungry Like the Wolf. So let's see you get up, eh?
Yeah, the Scottish accent. Hungry like a wolf.
Dr. City, that is a lie. Stealing the subway, others are high. Well, when you want me, give me a sign. And gasoline even closer behind.
you think of the lyrics for that bit? You notice the volume control in Restream goes from high to low. There's no in between. I kind of gradually fade it down. Zoom. That was good as well. I mean, Chris is saying
that was good. I used to do that in a band
did you?
As well.
This is in the set with the new band. Always goes down well with the grannies. Well,
I suppose they might be grannies now.
Yeah, I guess. I'm starting to get itchy towards playing AC/DC, but we'll play. Tell you what we'll do. We'll play Planet Earth, will we? If I can find Planet Earth.
Oh yeah.
Good song.
Why the hell not?
Why the hell not? Hang on, right, here we go. Right, so this will be the. I might play one more, but anyway, I'm getting the itchies for playing some rock music now. But this is I think this is Planet Earth. Need to turn up a bit, don't I? Sorry.
Because this is a song called Planet Earth.
What a racket!
Come on, let's see you dancing. Only came outside to watch the night fall with the rain. I heard you making patterns right line. Some new romantic looking for the
Hey, well, they were one tight band. Chris is saying tight. They're really tight. No, Derek, nobody's died, but for the last few weeks we've been focusing on one main gig, and this is this week's. But you'll be glad probably to hear that we might not play any more Duran Duran tonight. But that's what we're doing at the moment in terms of the show. Right? Shush. I hope you all enjoyed that. I quite enjoyed. You enjoy that, Andy?
Yes, it's pretty good. Pretty good.
Relaxed. I thought they were pretty.
Oh, my hairlo's gone. Good.
Oh, has I? That's much better. Yeah. So, before we play some AC/DC, because we're going to play some AC/DC. There's a couple of things on the socials, mate. That did you see this? Let's see if I can get it bigger. I don't know if I can. No, maybe not. This was that's hopeless. I went exactly the wrong way. This is the status quo requirements. I thought it was excellent. And my favourite bit, I can't quite read it because it's just I can't quite focus on it. But they asked for blue non-wine, and I remember reading it was something like 1 million bloody oranges.
This thing,
I can't see it properly.
1 dozen 3 dozen satsumas. I was thinking,
that's a lot of satsumas.
Odd thing.
12 light ales, 16 lagers, 10 bottles of natural non-gassy water. Plenty of ice and 2 ice buckets, 3 dozen satsumas, and 8 large clean bath towels. Wouldn't give them dirty bath towels, would they? I mean, Jesus. Anyway, I just thought that was really funny. That was on the site this week. It really made me giggle. Well, the chat.
That was good. That
it was good.
And did you see the other post about it?
Like no, what was that?
Well, it was the same thing. There was another picture about how much money they made on it.
Oh, right. And how much was it?
Don't know.
All right.
I was just like, well, it was funny because it just showed you like the stalls, and then it showed you circle.
Oh, I see.
Balcony, and then upper circle, and then it was like 15 grand or 10 grand or something, which is a lot of money.
Not bad back then. No, not bad at all. So, what? Couple of grand for each member of the band. Although Francis probably took the whole lot because he's an egotistical twat. But anyway,
you've got to pay the crew, mate.
And the crew, and the crew. But and then this picture, I don't know if this is from the Apollo. Somebody said it was Oswald and Angus.
I don't know if that's the Apollo, but
no, but it was. Somebody said it was. I just don't know. It's hard to tell, isn't it? You never really know.
It's hard to tell. We'd have to get some kind of
verification. Yes.
On the wallpaper.
Yes. Now, do you remember when we used to get? Hang on, I'll put that off. Hang on, go away. Do you remember when we used to get on the LPs? We used to get the needle and just drop it on somewhere.
Yeah, is that what you were doing?
That's just what I'm about to do with AC/DC because I don't know which song, but the thing is, every AC/DC song's good, so it doesn't really matter which song it is. It could be between songs, it could be in the middle of a song, it could be at the end of a song. I don't care. But this week they played for the first time in 7 years at the Power Trip Festival. This thing.
Yes.
And I'm not sure I was. I mean, it was quite. I don't know. Did you watch the Angus try to play guitar? It was.
No, he was trying to play guitar.
He was all right, but I've never ever seen Angus making mistakes though, and it was quite sad.
Oh, I didn't see any mistakes.
But you know, there's a couple of bits where he's not right, and Brian was okay considering he's lost his voice 10 years ago. He was all right, I thought. I mean, I know he's not brilliant anymore, but I thought it was all right, you know. But
how old is he? 77?
70 odds, yeah. So he's doing amazingly well. It's just amazing,
you know.
And he's getting up to a lot of the notes. But I watched the videos of all but I didn't watch Judas Priest because I can't really cope with them anymore because they play their really heavy stuff now. They don't kind of do the stuff that I liked. But Tool were incredible. And of course, they're the least famous of all those bands. But Tool, I thought they were just magic. But they're always magic. But and then Linda said, "Oh no, LPs were and are precious." I know, Linda, but I bought all my LPs in a charity shop, so they were all scratched to hell anyway. And I mean, I had one of those box turntables. I can't remember the proper name for them. What they're called? Does anyone remember what they're called? You know, the ones, the box with the, that's the one, yeah. And yeah, Derek said what I sang was all his fingers weren't working. I mean, but he did get better as he warmed up, you know. But in a way, it was kind of interesting watching it because everybody was willing them to do well. You know, you could feel it in the audience.
All right.
And they got better as it went into the set. But and it was a good set that they had. But I think it's probably, I'd love to see them once more. I think that'll be enough. Yeah. Right. This could be any track. But what I do know is it's AC/DC. It's going to be a good track. Live from Glasgow Apollo. Andy and I were at this gig in October 1982. So this was the first track. Hang on. That'll do. Probably the weakest song on the set list that night. This isn't. Gotta play this. ACDC in 1982 at the Glasgow Apollo. How good was that?
It was good.
It's pretty damn good, wasn't it? So, folks, well, we're on there in 15 minutes. Can't believe that. And so that's it for tonight. If there's anybody that wants to join us on Zoom, the address is at the bottom, just glasgowapollo.com/Zoom. We'll have an after show drink as usual. And next week, what will we do next week, mate? Any ideas? Who will we have on next week?
No.
Well, we did pop this week. We did a bit of.
Well, hold on. I'll have a look at what there is.
We could do. Any ideas, folks? Who could we do next week? Oh, God, I love this man. I bought my Bonfest tickets today. Best weekend of the year, man. Last weekend in April, first weekend in May. Brilliant. What a weekend. Don't remember much about it. 36 pints my brother and I had last time.
Wow.
And Alice Cooper, that's not a bad idea, Linda. Oh, love it.
We did that before.
We did, but it's still a good idea. Should we do
Hold on, I'm just
Dire Straits?
What do you
Quite like Dire Straits. What else could we do?
We could do
Ozzy. Ozzy would be good.
We could do Tom Petty.
Tom Petty, that's an interesting one. Tangerine Dream.
Darts.
I'm not doing darts.
Gordon Giltrap.
That's not a bad idea. Maybe we need a subjective poll, mate. Who to feature next week?
That's which polls off.
Well, I do as well.
I switched it off on the group.
Tom Petty, like
James McAvee was doing some mad stuff.
Tom Petty's not a bad shout, actually. I agree, Linda.
Or Paul Young.
No.
Frankie was the Hollywood style council.
Well, we should do the style council at some point, but I'd have to work up to it. I have to drink for the week.
The police.
The police would be good. That'd be good. Alex Harvey, of course, we could do. Christmas show. Maybe do that at Christmas. We'll do that at Christmas. Gonna at least try to do it in some sort of.
Spandau Ballet.
We'll wait a few months before we do any more of that 80s pop shit. Paul Young, the man who cannot sing. Yeah, I can't be doing with Paul Young, Linda. I mean, he's a nice guy, but live he just couldn't cut it at all. Yeah, Andrew King's saying Tom Petty. So it's going to have to be Tom Petty, mate. Let's have a think. We'll have a think. Anyway, thanks everyone for tuning in.
The Jam.
The Jam, that's a good shout as well. That is a good shout. There's good recordings of the Jam. We could do the Stones, of course.
Cool.
Do you know, see that? Somebody's got one of these air horns in there. I don't know if I've heard that.
I know, I just noticed that there.
Paul Young did have a soulful voice, but most of the time he couldn't do it live. He did it on records quite well, but live he had a guy in the backing band who was the singer. So I saw him twice and he just couldn't sing. His voice was away in the background somewhere. Gordon Giltrap, yeah, that would be good. I mean, we've got Gordon Giltrap, John. Humble Pie, that's a good idea. That's my belief. Oh, I love this.
What the Hoople?
That'd be good as well. Oh, there's too many. Queen. I don't know. Maybe we should do What the Hoople and Queen in one show. That'd be a good vibe.
Well, that's this. We've got the both recorded.
Yeah, that'd be good.
I've got them.
If I've got them. The Queen one's not a great recording, but it's good enough. Good enough. Anyway, that's us. We're done for another week. We'll be back next week. Then it'll be a couple of weeks off, and then back again. Status Quo. Linda, that's an obvious one, and I'd love to do that. We'll definitely do Status Quo. We did them at New Year last year. It was brilliant. Loved it. Wishbone. Actually,
we played the whole thing.
We played the whole 2 hours. The whole thing. It was magic.
Yeah, Wishbone Ash. I'm not sure.
You got Wishbone Ash. I think there is an official thing from them. So good night. Thanks for tuning in. Whoever that is, I'm sorry I can't see who you are. The bloody thing doesn't tell me who you are. We're going to be on Zoom in about 5 minutes. I'm going to go and refresh my...
That's Chris.
Chris. Good night, Chris, mate. I'm going to refresh my Sauvignon Blanc. And thanks for tuning in, Linda. Really nice to have you here. Thanks for coming on. See you next week. All right, guys. Andy, good night, mate. Are you going to come on to Zoom?
I'll get my cup of tea and I'll be on.
There we go. Good night, everybody.